Hey, welcome back to 25 Days to Slay in May. If you struggle with self-sabotage and you want to up level this month, stay tuned because this content is for you. Hi, I'm Angela, trauma healer and self-sabotage slayer. I help healers, soul-led coaches, and trauma coaches slay self-sabotage so they can embody freedom, live on their terms, and do business their way. And today's video is all about slaying distraction. So if you struggle with distraction, this video is absolutely for you. While I have you, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. This helps me reach other healers and trauma coaches and soul-led coaches that might also be struggling with self-sabotage, and I really appreciate you doing that. So distraction is something that we probably have all dealt with on some way, shape, or form, but obviously you are struggling with it at a huge level. Otherwise you probably wouldn't be here watching this video, right? Now, distraction probably looks like scrolling through your phone instead of working, your kids, TV, YouTube, so on and so forth. Distraction is essentially anything that is keeping you from doing your work that is, causing like shiny object syndrome, right? I know that as a business owner, you know all about shiny object syndrome. So what do you do with distraction, right? Because there's so many things out there that are creating distractions. How do we minimize those distractions? What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 prompts to help you create breakthroughs and ahas around your distractions specifically. And then I will give you 3 tips to help you slay distraction. If you have not seen any of the other videos for the 25 Days to Slay in May, I will leave them for you right here, so make sure you check that out. Also, if you have not already registered for the 7 steps to slay doubt so that you can show up bigger, badder, and bolder online, this is a masterclass for trauma coaches, healers, and soul-led coaches who want to skyrocket their authenticity and their confidence so that they can attract soulmate clients. So make sure you check it out down there below. Here are your 3 questions to ask yourself if you want to slay distraction. The first one is, what is your go-to distraction? You want to be aware of this so that you know what you're using as a coping mechanism, because that's exactly what distraction is. And so you've got to be aware of what it is that you're doing to create this or amplify this in your life. Number 2 is, what are you truly avoiding by distracting yourself? There is always something that we are truly avoiding by distracting ourselves, and it's usually an emotion that we don't want to deal with, or a situation that is causing emotions that we don't want to deal with. So you want to become an awareness of this, because the second you can really heal and let go of this emotion, the less you're going to distract. And number 3 is, what need is your distraction meeting? Is it meeting safety? Is it meeting connection? Is it meeting love, attention, etc.? Only you are going to truly know what need it's actually meeting. So you've got to come into awareness of this. So now that you're creating breakthroughs around your distraction, let's go into tips that will help you slay distraction. And the first one is to have a self-care routine. This is so critical. This is so critical because self-care, I know, is a huge buzzword and it's like this totally glamorized thing, but it's not really like that, okay? Self-care is meant to regulate your nervous system every single morning. And as a healer, as a trauma coach, as a soul-led coach, this is something that you want to be focusing on every single day so that you have the capacity and the space to help your clients heal as well. If your nervous system is dysregulated, their nervous system is going to read that, and then it's going to put everything out of whack, and then you can potentially put your client into a healing crisis, and we do not want that at all. So your job, your goal is to make sure that you are regulated. And if you struggle with self-care, or you don't have a self-care routine that you do every morning, I will leave this video for you here, because that will help you create a self-care routine with purpose. The second tip that I can give you is to not look at your phone until after your self-care routine is complete. The reason why you want to do this is because when you immediately look at your phone, it actually puts you into a very reactionary mode instead of a responsive mode. Your goal here is to be able to respond to life rather than react. And when you look at your phone right away, it's actually putting you in reaction rather than responding. So you want to be aware of this. Do not look at your phone until after that self-care routine is complete. The third thing that you want to do is to create 3 priorities and only focus on those for the entire day. Number 1, you'll feel more accomplished by doing this, but 2, these are really going to be, if you can only do 3 things all day long, these are going to be the most critical and the most important things that you're going to do. And then if you can get other things done, that's great. But if you can't, then it doesn't matter. And then it doesn't feel like it's as overwhelming and then puts you in this state of distraction, because now you're trying to avoid the feeling of being overwhelmed, right? So you want to set 3 distractions and handle those, okay? So, and this will help you slay distraction so much quicker than anything else that's out there. Make sure that you check out the link below to sign up for that masterclass on slaying doubt. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.